Hi, welcome to Fun English with Mr. Wawan. Check it out. Hi, welcome to Fun English with Mr. Wawan. Check it out. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, class. How are you today? Alhamdulillah, it's wonderful. Allahu Akbar. Okay, class. Alhamdulillah, we have entered the chapter 3. But now, I want you to prepare your reader book. Okay? Let's open reader book about Down the Rabbit Hole. Okay, are you ready to listen for the story? Let's check it out.
Chapter 3 Reader's Story.
Down the Rabbit Hole. It was a sunny day, and Alice and her sister were sitting under a tree, reading. Alice was bored and very sleepy. To her surprise, she saw a white rabbit hopping across the grass. Alice followed the rabbit to its rabbit hole, but suddenly she fell. Down, down, down. Now she was sitting in a dark hallway. She saw a little door, and behind the door there was the most beautiful garden. On a small table there was a key. She wanted to go into the garden, but she was too big. Suddenly, she noticed a little bottle. On the bottle, she read the words, "Drink me." She opened the bottle and drank. "What a strange feeling," said Alice. "I'm getting smaller." Soon, she was very small. Unfortunately, the key was on the table, and she wasn't as tall as the table. She sat down and cried. It was so disappointing. Then Alice saw a cake. She read the words, "Eat me." "Well, I'm going to eat it," said Alice. "And if I grow taller, I can reach the key. If I grow smaller, I can crawl under the door." She ate a little bit. Nothing happened, so Alice finished the cake. "Stranger and stranger," cried Alice. "Now I'm growing taller." Fortunately, Alice was really tall now. She picked up the key and opened the door.
Okay, wow, the story really interesting, right? Okay, let's continue.
Poor Alice. She looked into the garden with one eye. Her head was bigger than the door. How embarrassing, thought Alice. She started to cry again. Soon, there was a large pool of tears. Finally, the white rabbit came back, wearing a nice suit. He was carrying gloves and a large fan. "Please, sir," said Alice. But Alice was big and frightening. The rabbit dropped his fan and ran away. Alice was very hot, so she used the fan. "This is confusing. Where am I?" she said. Soon she was cooler, but also smaller. "This is weird," she said. "But now I can go into the garden." But the door was closed, and the key was on the table again. "Oh no, I can't reach the key now," she said. She was too small again. Suddenly, she fell into some water. "Am I in the ocean?" she asked. "Oh, these are my tears," she remembered. "Wake up, Alice," said her sister. Did you sleep well? Yes, I did, said Alice. I had the most amazing dream. It was just as realistic as now. She told her sister about her amazing adventures. Run inside. It's getting late, said her sister. Alice got up. What a wonderful dream, she thought. Then she saw a white rabbit running behind a tree.
Hmm, what a nice and interesting story, right? Yes, I agree with you. Okay, let's talk about the story down the rabbit hole. So please prepare your student book. Okay, class, have you prepared your student book? Please open page 30. Okay, we have listened the story about Down the Rabbit Hole. Hopefully, you can listen to the story again if you want to get more understanding about the story. Because after this, we will answer all of these questions. Okay? Okay, let's take a look for this part. Read the story extract and answer. Number one. What happened after Alice saw the white rabbit? What do you think happened? Yes, Alice followed the rabbit to the rabbit hole. Alice followed the rabbit to its rabbit hole. Okay, have you write it down? Good. Number two. Where do you think the rabbit hole takes Alice? What do you think? Where are the rabbits gonna bring Alice to? Yes. So I think the rabbit hole will take Alice to a secret place or secret garden. Do you agree with me or you have another answer? Number three, where does the story take place? Is it a real place or an imaginary place? What do you think? Is it a real place or an imaginary place? Yes, I agree with you. It's an imaginary place. Okay. Have you write it down all the answers, class? Good job. Okay, next, let's read and answer these questions. Are you ready? Okay, for part 2 comprehension, why couldn't Alice go through the door? What do you think? Why she couldn't go through the door? Yes, correct. Because Alice was too big or the door was too small. Okay, you can choose one of the answer or maybe you can write them both. Okay, number 2. Do you think Alice cried for a long time? No, I think she cried but just for a short time. Okay, number 3. Why did the rabbit run away from her? What do you think? Yes, because the rabbit want to bring Alice to the secret place. Okay, number 4. Do you think the rabbit was real? Yeah, I think it could be real. Because we knew the story, right? Maybe it's similar like the story of Alice in Wonderland. So you can answer, I think it was real. But if you feel disagree, no, mister, I don't think it was real. So it's up to you, no problem. Okay, class. So, after this, we will learn about making an opener sentence. Kata-kata pembuka, ya. Kata pembuka you can use like, to my surprise, I saw blah blah blah. Suddenly she fell. Soon, to my surprise, fortunately, finally. Okay, Are you ready? Let's go for the next page. This one. Are you ready to listen again for another dialogue or story? Let's do it.
Chapter 3, Lesson 5, Activity 1.
Last night, I dreamed I could fly. It was an awesome dream. I was so disappointed when I woke up. Yes, it's disappointing when you wake up from a good dream.
I dreamed about a monster.
Oh, this dream is so boring. I've heard it already.
Shh, Yasmin, I'm not bored. I'm interested. Were you frightened, Angelo?
Oh, yes. The monster looked really scary. Big and ugly. It was frightening.
Well, that's an interesting dream.
When I woke up, I was shouting, "Mommy, Mommy, help!"
Did your mom hear you?
No, she didn't. But Yasmin heard me. I was so embarrassed.
Yes, that's really embarrassing.
Okay, class. What an interesting dialogue, right? Okay. Are you ready to do the task number 2? Let's do it. Okay, number 1. Yasmin was blah blah blah. Disappointed or disappointing when she woke up? Yes, Yasmin was disappointed. Merasa kecewa. If disappointing, mengecewakan. Okay. Number 2. Yasmin is blah 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 because she has heard the dream before. What do you think? Bored or boring? Yes, the answer is bored. Bored merasa bosan. If boring, Yasmin memberikan kebosanan. So the answer is bored. Number 3. The monster in Angela's dream was frightened or frightening. What do you think is the correct answer? Yes, frightening. Monsternya menakutkan. Yes, correct. Number 4. Angela's dream was interesting or interested. What do you think is the answer? Yes, Angela's dream was interesting. Mimpinya menarik. Ya. Okay. Number 5. Angelo was embarrassing or embarrassed because Yasmin hurt him. What do you think is the correct answer? Yes, Angelo was embarrassed. Dia merasa malu. Okay, remember to circle them all. Okay, let's continue to task 3. The book is boring. I feel bored. The book is boring. I feel bored. Yes. I'm disappointed. The movie was disappointing. Okay, hopefully you know how to tell the difference, class. Good job. Okay, class, I think enough for today. Thank you so much for your kind attention. I'll see you guys again on next English lesson. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.